Sometimes the most shocking, hilarious, or heartwarming moments unfold when the cameras are rolling unnoticed. In today's video, we're diving into the unexpected, the unbelievable, and the downright crazy things people did when they thought no one was looking. These are the moments that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about human nature. Sometimes we'll do just about anything to avoid a dentist appointment. It's obvious this is his first time doing this. He lost the bet, so now he has to do a head wax. It's not going to be pretty, but a bet's a bet. What started as a regular day quickly turned into a chase to retrieve everything. This isn't a case of paranormal activity. Her milk expired in the fridge and exploded. Sometimes, the most shocking moments have the simplest explanations. One bad experience is enough to make anyone rethink their workout choices.
It's okay, it's okay. Cheeseburger, please.
Their appetite got the best of them, turning a simple meal into an unexpected mess. Luckily, the gas tank was closed. He can't really complain. He got exactly what he wanted and plunged right into the icy water. He didn't know his car was a transformer. It's an interesting way to cool off in the summer, but I'd personally prefer to avoid it. At the gas station, just after filling up the tank, girl took a dramatic tumble off the motorcycle. What started as a routine refueling quickly turned into a high-stakes moment of excitement and surprise. Who needs majestic waterfalls for a great picture when you can use something like this? And this truck driver wants a picture just like the girl from the last clip. Nature always finds a way to remind us of its power and unpredictability. After this incident, a new sign was put up: no leaning on the counter. Instant karma. A thief tried to rob a store, but the shopkeeper smartly and bravely responded by stepping outside and locking him in. Talk about a twist of fate. He went from trying to steal to getting an unplanned timeout. Always stay positive. The delivery person wasn't even aware that they narrowly avoided a disaster. Just moments after stepping out of the elevator, it collapsed. Talk about a close call. The grill mates will have to wait a bit for their drinks to arrive. What was supposed to be a simple parking job turned into an unexpected clash. Cheers to spontaneous refreshment. Maybe they could have gotten away with it if their boss hadn't had security cameras on the construction site. It's like they were trying to create their own indoor rainstorm. One of the funniest clips I've come across this month. Just seconds after passing by, a massive tree crashes down onto the road. It's a dramatic reminder of how quickly things can change in an instant. In an unbelievable turn of events, the fisherman left his catch outside the shop, and the fish leapt out of the container and made a getaway. Looks like the fish decided it was time for an unscheduled escape. What started as a fireplace renovation quickly turned into a full house remodel. Sometimes one small project can snowball into a major overhaul. She saw this trick for getting into the car, but might have needed to warm up first before attempting the stunt. What's meant to happen, you can't avoid. These sweet sheep thought their guardian dog was asleep and decided to sneak out for a stroll. No one believed him, so he had to request the security camera footage. Seeing is believing, especially when it comes to the unexpected. Often when things get boring on the jobs, we end up making big and expensive mistakes. It's amazing how a little boredom can lead to such elaborate mischief. Is this the first person to successfully fool ice cream show vendors? It looks like he might have pulled off a clever trick, catching them off guard. If you're still with us, please consider leaving a like. Your support helps us create more great content. Even the most unexpected snacks can draw in the wildest guests. It looks like many might end up losing their jobs after this incident. Trying to cut corners can lead to unexpectedly high expenses. Fortunately, no one was injured, but due to the bus driver's negligence, there could have been a major disaster. It's a stark reminder of how crucial attention on the road can be. When they reviewed the security camera footage, they couldn't believe their eyes. The elderly lady knocked over their parked motorcycles. Sometimes, the most unexpected events come from the least likely sources. It's a domino effect, but at the wrong time. As the delivery people were bringing in household appliances, they ended up spilling them down the stairs. What was supposed to be a straightforward delivery turned into a dramatic descent.
Red light, bro. Dude, don't take that red light. Do not take the red light, bro. This is right behind us.
The rain was so heavy that they couldn't see where they were driving, and they ended up driving straight into a river. When they asked for a raise, their boss simply showed them this footage from last week. The sweet grandmother broke the glass doors, but we can't really blame her. Sometimes accidents happen, especially when you're as endearing as she is. I believe this method will clean the house faster, but after this, you'll have to buy everything new. They managed to pull the car out of the frozen lake, but now it's completely ruined. Their wives exposed them for why they often visit this restaurant. A massive wheel fell off the truck while driving. Check out what happened next from the dashcam footage of the car behind. drop us a comment and let us know which country you're tuning in from. We're curious to see where our viewers are watching from around the globe. Monday is the toughest day on the job. The sweet grandmother went after her drink and ended up demolishing the table decorations. Her enthusiasm for the beverage was so great that it turned into a mini whirlwind of chaos. He wanted to impress his girlfriend, but all he got was a fine. Their adventure ended before it even started. They thought the winds knocked their clothes down while drying in the backyard, but someone else was actually responsible. He kept provoking and acted boldly because he thought the door wouldn't open again. Confidence in a closed situation can lead to unexpected consequences. Pushing limits can lead to a tipping point you didn't see coming. He forgot to water the plants and they dried up. So he had a brilliant idea. He sprayed them with green paint to avoid his wife's wrath. Sometimes a little creative camouflage can go a long way in avoiding trouble. No matter how hard you try, some things just don't come back down to earth. Pushing the limits can turn a small ride into a big challenge. It was clear that it was just a hair's breadth from tipping over. He shut the doors tightly, and that was just enough to keep it upright. It really seemed like nothing could go wrong here. Even when everything looks perfect, unexpected twists can still surprise us. I want to be in his place. Out of nowhere, the ball hits the table and sends everything flying. He thought drones flew like paper airplanes. Turns out they need a bit more finesse than just a good toss. Buying a robotic vacuum seemed like a great idea until it started creating chaos around the house. What was meant to tidy up ended up stirring up quite the mess. Dogs can be the sweetest companions, but sometimes their mischievous side shines through. One moment they're cuddled up next to you, and the next they're up to their tails in trouble, turning the house into their personal playground. A skilled handyman doesn't need professional equipment for home renovations. He finds what he needs right in the house. In this case, it was a shoe. The most unexpected tools can get the job done. When you're exhausted, even the most obvious things can seem completely invisible. Is it possible that the floor is this thin in their apartment? His dog managed to destroy the PlayStation and all the games. It's like the pup had a secret mission to become the ultimate gamer by taking out the competition. His entire backyard collapsed, transforming what was once a beautiful retreat into a massive chasm. What used to be a serene escape for relaxation now looks like a scene straight out of a disaster movie. Just look at this little, adorable, and incredibly clever pup. His fall is totally understandable. Anyone would lose their balance with such a distracting sight in front of them. Maybe he just wished for some snow. Check out this intriguing security camera footage from the parking lot. A girl is trying to get into random cars, unaware that someone is already inside one of them. It's like a scene straight out of a suspenseful movie, but with a surprising twist. This was supposed to be a quick and easy delivery. While he waited for the customer to open the door, a cute squirrel that jumped onto his shoulder brightened his day. Sometimes the smallest surprises bring the biggest smiles. He barely made it under the first bridge, but take a look at what's about to happen under the next one. Here's why I prefer hiring professionals over doing repairs myself. When you see the chaos that can unfold, it's clear that sometimes it's better to leave it to the experts. When you're not in the mood to work, it's better to take a day off rather than making a mess. Their dog wasn't thrilled with the yard renovation. He preferred the natural grass over the artificial turf and clearly showed his preference by making a mess of the new setup. It looks like someone's recipe for disaster might have included a bit too much excitement. The owner of this car won't be too pleased when he finds out it's no longer parked where he left it. Watch how this flood caused millions in damages at a factory in China. The water rushed in, turning the factory floor into a river within minutes. Machines were submerged, and workers scrambled to salvage what they could, but the destruction was unavoidable. Does anyone know how to make this? I would love to have a toilet foam party. Tired of playing, but he doesn't give up his ball while lying down. When she saw the video, she didn't find it interesting at all. This guy definitely deserves a bonus for this month. Look at how he saved the company's expensive costs. Even though their beach party might end in a fail, in a few months when the snow falls, they'll miss those beach fails. Even though they didn't know it, these two guys were the luckiest people on the planet that day. When you think your day can't get any worse, remember that it always can. The most interesting parties and the prettiest girls are in London. Do you agree with that? He had a feeling that something bad was going to happen. He intends to shoot an interesting tic-tac clip, but the swing just wouldn't break. A surprise encounter in the elevator with an ex after so many years. An unexpected moment of nostalgia and curiosity. This was too big of a bite for him to handle. He wrecked his new sneakers while riding his motorcycle. Guess he wanted to test their durability. Clearly, he wasn't paying attention in physics class. I've never seen anything like this before. Parenting is beautiful, but it comes with certain challenges you haven't faced before.
He's trying to get him out.
He may have chosen a bad time for squats. Everyone needs a one entertainer in their life. From now on, he'll only take the elevator. Even though he just bought new tires after this stunt, he'll need to get new ones again. Wait for it. They had a simple task, but all the fish escaped. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing contents. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think or what you'd like to see next. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.